Imagine if your entire recording studio could fit in your pocket. Today I'm testing the Synido A20 Live Dock, and it claims it can deliver 24-bit recording anywhere from a noisy street, restaurant, or even in the middle of nowhere. The question is, can it actually pull it off? By the end of this video, you'll see me test this product simply plugging it into an iPad and using the camera function to record a video. You'll see me test it with GarageBand and find out if this device is worth your attention. So without further ado, let's check it out. So let's talk features. This interface records up to 24-bit 96 Hz, and this enables you to have a clear, pristine audio quality. The dual core chip and sound processing system let you have a really nice high quality audio, and when plugged in with your guitar or bass, you can simply listen to what you want to hear and block out any external noise. The device doesn't require any external power and simply runs off the iPad, phone or computer you're using, but it does also have a handy power input for a USB-C, so if you wish to charge your device, which of course is powering the Synido, then you can do this to prolong your recording session. The compatibility is wide and it works with iOS, Windows, Android, and pretty much anything with a USB-C input. And as far as I can tell so far, there's no issues with latency, and it seems to be very reliable and quick to set up. So let's start with a setup that we might use for recording a basic video with good quality audio, or say a streaming setup. I'm going to simply plug in the device into the iPad and film a quick video, and let's see if it picks up using the direct audio from the bass and of course the video when plugged just straight in without touching any settings on the iPad. So this was a success, and I was really pleased at how quickly the device connected, and I didn't have to mess around with any settings in the iPad, and it recorded the video with the audio direct from my bass, which was really cool. This happened straight away. This is a really convenient way if you want to shoot a quick video for social media content. Now I want to move on a little bit, and I want to have a look at using GarageBand on the iPad. Now this is not something that I've used before, and to be honest I haven't used USB-Cs for recording USB-C devices before, but I must say it looks very promising, and plugging it in and seeing the input gain and seeing my signal coming through in Logic or GarageBand was very promising, and it was actually pretty easy to set up. So once we're into GarageBand, you simply open a new project, choose the audio or the guitar or bass input device. From there you can change your gain on the Synido A20 by simply adjusting the gain input, and then you've got this nice big wheel that looks a bit like a record actually, with the Synido logo in the middle, and by simply rotating this either counterclockwise or clockwise, you can change the headphone out, and this enables you just to balance levels and get something that's going to be comfortable for recording. Now Synido mentioned about using 3 to 6 dB of gain when recording, say, bass or guitar, but I did have to use a higher gain. I think I went with about 16 in the end, just to make sure that I was getting good solid signal waves. The only problem with this was that the input level that was coming through my headphones was actually quite loud in relation to, say, if I wanted to have some drums in GarageBand. So I did have to increase the volume on the GarageBand output and on the drum track, and then turn down the overall volume on the Synido to enable me to get the right recording balance and experience. Probably took me about 45 minutes to kind of learn the ropes of using the GarageBand setup with the Synido, but to be honest that was pretty good. But it's great to know that the Synido A20 Live Dock works with GarageBand as well as just recording video. terms of the recording quality, everything sounded clean and clear. I didn't have any issues with buzzing or anything like that, and I was using my Kala U bass to record. Now, one of the reasons I chose to record with this bass is because I think the Synido Live Dock is going to be really great for when I'm traveling, because it's so small, lightweight, and it seems pretty durable as well. Now, one of the things about it that is maybe a bit of a con is that the lead is quite short, and you'll see when I leave the iPad in the back here when I'm recording that it does kind of just hang off a little bit off the iPad along with the other cables, because it's just simply not that long. Now, I can understand why Synido has kept their cable short so that it's very convenient and good for traveling, but maybe a longer lead would be ideal for this product. However, having something so small that I can simply throw in my gig bag with, say, this U-bass and an iPad, or if you have a phone with a USB-C, that's going to be even smaller. It's going to enable you to record videos from pretty much anywhere, which is really amazing outside, indoors, because of the the connectivity, and it's also going to be really useful for social media content just on the fly. So what are my overall thoughts on the Synido A20 Live Dock? Well, at the price of about $49.99, it's a pretty good deal considering you're getting an audio interface that's portable and great for traveling too. It maybe doesn't feel as premium as some more expensive products, just simply because some of those are using like an all metal casing, and I think the Synido is probably made of mainly plastic. However, this does keep the device very light, and also, again, at the price, I think you're getting a good value, high quality recording device that is probably going to be plenty high quality enough for the type of content that it's been designed to create with. I'm definitely going to be using this a lot myself, because when I'm traveling, often with this U-bass, it's just going to be so easy to take around, and now exploring the GarageBand on the iPad is going to be really nice to just be able to set up anywhere, minimal cables, minimal setup. I'm not going to have an amp, but I'm going to be able to sit down very quickly with the GarageBand, or even recording straight off the iPhone, say front camera or even back camera, and then I can get a pretty good video filmed from pretty much anywhere, which is a real game changer in my opinion. So if you're looking for something that's lightweight, not too expensive, and effective at what it does, I would definitely recommend checking out the Synido A20 Live Dock. It's a really neat little unit, and I do like the features, the clear design, the nice big wheel that you turn to adjust volume. Features like that make it very easy to use, especially straight out of the box. I'd like to say thank you to Synido for gifting me the A20 Live Dock for review, and do check out the link below in the description to check it out. If you've enjoyed this video, check out my gear and reviews playlist right here.